On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM.
A mix of sunshine and cloud next week.
You did the voice dip. That was on you. I'm not taking that one. You did the voice dip. I'm sorry, I pressed the button early. So Elon Musk is going to make Twitter a home for free speech.
Yeah, apparently.
That's good, because I need a place where I can be even more anti-Semitic, racist, transphobic, and bully women. I need a place where I can do that more, because at the moment Twitter's just not allowing me to be anti-Semitic enough.
I thought that was next week's rhetoric.
Yeah, next week it's right-wing rhetoric week. Jordan, it's lovely to see you.
Hello.
I wasn't in yesterday. I'll tell you why. It's heavy. You want some heavy?
Yeah, that's
it's heavy
good.
At this time in the morning.
Good morning.
So, good morning, everyone. I think... so I had a migraine and I was throwing up a little bit. But I also had an existential crisis. This isn't even a joke. And I spent... most of, not yesterday, hang on, what day did I come in? Yesterday. So most of the day before and a bit of yesterday thinking, oh, shoot, I'm going to die. This is not fun for a 7 o'clock, but I thought I might as well double down and go in. And I kept thinking, oh, my God, my kids are going to die one day. That's where my head was at. So I was not in a very well place. So I apologise I wasn't in. I'm still not in a great place. A friend of mine has been watching this TV programme I've been watching called The Patient. Really, really good. Steve Carell, as a psychotherapist, he gets kidnapped by one of his clients. And as someone who was just trained as a psychotherapist, it's terrifying. And then my friend David finished it, and he messaged me, WhatsApped me, saying, oh, that last episode was great. And I wrote, yeah, when this happened, and when this happened, and when this happened. And then I come into work and I check it. I've not messaged that to David. I've messaged that to a whole group of people that we are in, and it's not just to him.
Oh.
So the whole group is like...
what?
Yeah. Well, someone did actually go, what? Oh, and I've gone, I am so sorry. I hope
none of those people were watching it and hadn't got to the last episode.
They were about to start watching it.
Oh,
spoilers. That is awful, man. That is awful. What a way to start the day, having an exy crisis and spoiling a TV show for some people who did not deserve to have that spoiled. Today, well, we can talk about spoilers. We're not going to give out any spoilers, but if you have ever... I remember once, I think it was season 5 of Lost. I was really into Lost, to the point where I got to fly over there and interview some of the cast. Oh, nice. And at the end of 5 or 6, they were carrying around a big box, right, for ages.
I've not seen Lost.
I might go back if I can be bothered. But there's a few episodes they're carrying around a big box, big heavy metal box, 4 of them to carry it, and it's all, well, what is in the box? What is in the box? And I remember I got off a plane. Oh look! Oh no, I thought that was it looks like someone I know. I got off a plane. I got a message from my friend Andy Khan saying, "Oh, I can't believe Bleep was in the box the whole time." I'm like, mate, I've not seen it yet. Oh no! And then what you try and do is you try and forget it. You try and forget. Okay, I don't know that's. I don't know. I know what's in the box. Spoilers.
Yeah. See, I had that this week with the last episode of House of the Dragon.
Oh, go on.
And I didn't watch it on Monday when it came out on Sky.
Yeah.
Because I was busy, and so I mistakenly went on
social media. I
went on Twitter at 10 o'clock when the first episode, and I was like, oh, spoilers. And I came in and I was like, and Jo was watching it as well, and she was like, and I said, well, I think I've seen a spoiler, and I said this, and this, and she went, oh no, that doesn't happen. So someone was like lying. I was like, why are you going on Twitter and even lying about a spoiler? That's just...
But were they lying, or was she lying to make it good for you?
They were lying.
My boys had the end of the season 4 finale of Stranger Things ruined. Oh. There will be some people who will message in and say that I ruined the Sixth Sense for them when I was presenting a TV show, either the 11 o'clock show or Rise. I think there's the 11 o'clock show. They will say, Ian, I'll never forget you ruined... You know the twist in the Sixth Sense, right?
Yeah.
That apparently I said it on a TV show.
I mean, we can say it now. I mean, I think it's been long enough.
I still feel bad about it.
It's been over 20 years. I think like after 2 years, I think you're allowed.
What is the moratorium? I think that's the right word on when you can spoil things. I still get nervous saying it because every now and then someone will go, yeah, I remember when Ian Lee ruined the Sixth Sense for me. Now, I don't think it was me. I think it was my co-host, Daisy Donovan. But I was also very, very, very high for that entire run of that television programme, so I don't really remember much about it at all. So there is a chance that I ruined the Sixth Sense for people.
Yeah, that's 20 years. If they're still holding a grudge now, they should probably get over it.
Get a life.
I'll probably go and see someone like Bruce Willis to get over it.
Bruce Willis has got aphasia now. He can't speak. Did you know that? It's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's sold his image rights now, so he can.
We can still get Bruce Willis movies.
Yeah, he'll appear in movies. Apparently.
Oh, that's okay. That's interesting because I did wonder because if you go on Netflix or Amazon Prime mainly, there are he's been turning out 4 movies a year for the past 3-4 years. All crap. One of them gets 1.2 on IMDb.
Oh, that's low.
But now it makes sense. He probably knew he was poorly and he was just cashing in those checks so he'd have a nice little nest egg for when he gets, when he can't work anymore, which is now, I believe.
Yeah, but he's apparently sold his image rights, so they'll voice track his AI, so he can obviously not be a main character, I don't think, but he can make cameos.
I would love that. I would love that. Well, here's what I would like now. We'll start the show in a minute. Here's what I want.
Just having a chat.
I want a movie starring Elvis Presley and Bruce Lee. Those two together.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Chef's kiss. That would do it for me. So here's what we're going to talk about. Spoilers. I don't want any spoilers, please. But have you had things spoilt for you by idiots like me? I humbly apologise. Existential crisis. Maybe we won't delve into the existential crises too much. But if you're having a tough time, you can give me a call and I will offer you counsel with a small c. Oh, and this is what we talked about the other day. Satisfying things. My kids now will go, oh, that's so satisfying.
I was going to remind you of that one because you said bubble wrap on Wednesday as one.
Bubble wrap. Yeah. Do you pop it individually or do you twist it?
Oh, I pop it individually.
Okay, yeah. It's the best, right?
Yeah, it is.
They should they must have the technology to make bubble wrap that as soon as you've popped it, it can grow back.
Oh, that'd be good.
And then put that on the insides of shoes. That would be awesome.
Loud, though.
It would be very loud. Another thing I find very satisfying... We will start the show in a minute, I promise. I just haven't been here for a day, so I've got a lot to talk about. Another thing I find satisfying, and I've had to stop my boys doing it because I want to do it, is... Well, and I got a new phone the other day, peeling off that from the phone, peeling off the plastic from any little LCD screen, peeling off the plastic.
And then if you want to peel it again, you can get the screen protectors and you peel that off.
Yeah. I put on I only bought a new phone because my last one died. I'm not £93 this phone cost me. It does phone calls and it does the internet. But I put a screen protector on. I did it wrong. Peel it off again. I love it. It's the best. 018. Thank you very much, Jordan. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. Oh, and happy show 69 today. 69th show, yeah!
To the future and never stand still. Knowing and seeing that we're going through change. Discovery of life starting to arrange in a mind with the help of visualization. Plan for the future civilization. Making a decision, knowing it's right. Discovery of truth in the vision of light. Further people and will always be a step forward in life for positivity. So keep on believing, keep on going, keep on trying and keep on sowing the seed that is good. You know that we know, yo. Oh, here we go. We are forever people and we don't have to look too far to find ourselves. And I say it is forever, my friend, because the future is now and forever is here. Within vision, the truth, the imagination is clear to go for with experimentation, technology for the future generation, and knowing insight, mystical might. Forever, people still doing it right. We are here and now among you. We are here and now still doing it right. We are here and now among you. And knowing insight, a mystical might. Forever, people still doing it right. We are forever people and we don't have to look too far to find ourselves.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
No, that didn't go as smoothly as I wanted. It never does. Here's the lesson I've learnt today. Never reply to a WhatsApp message when you've literally just woken up at 5:31 a.m. Never do that. Never do that. I feel, well, when you've done something bad and you feel physically sick. For some people, it might be a murder. For me, I've spoilt a TV programme for 4 people, but I can see 4 miles. So never, Iain. I've learned never to send a text, a tweet when I wake up. Don't send a tweet when you wake up, because normally I'll read something rude about me on Twitter at 5:30 in the morning, and I then send off get lost, you absolute whatever, and then I scroll back a bit further down and go, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to say that. So never send a tweet when you wake up. Never send a WhatsApp when you wake up, because you just don't know who you're sending it to, honestly. A lot to talk about today. Spoilers. When have you had or when have you spoilt something? You can text 81400. Start your text with the word Jack. Things that are satisfying. My kids now, it's all sensory to kids these days, which is an ADHDer. I love. ADHD people are often they're very tactile. We get pleasure from touching things. Steady on at the back. Although that as well. So satisfying things, pulling things, twisting things, I don't know, licking things, whatever. It's not rude. If you're hearing it rude, then you're rude. And we might as well do this. Sending texts, emails, WhatsApps to the wrong person. I remember once I filmed an entire series of a TV show, an interview show, 6 episodes. Lulu was on it, Simon Day, David Dickinson, Patsy Palmer, all these people were on it. And then it got canned. They weren't going to show it because it was not a very good show. There were 2 people at Channel 4 responsible for that decision. One of them was a really good friend of mine. One was a person I didn't really get on with very well. So I sent an email to the friend of mine saying, this is effing awful, about FFFSSSSS, because he was a friend and I knew he would get it. And I sent it like 5 in the morning, went back to bed. 10 in the morning, I woke up in a cold sweat going, oh my God, did I send it to Iain or did I send it to Caroline? I sent it to Caroline, the wrong person. There we go. So when have you... There's a lot to cover. And if you listen, it's interesting. They're all about my failures. All the topics are about my failures today. Which is fun. Satisfying things. Sending emails or texts to the wrong person. And spoilers. 01 865 575 106. You can text 81400. Start your text with the word Jack. You can tweet me as well at Iain Lee. IAINLEE. Happy Revolver Day to everybody. If you celebrate that kind of thing. Show 69 today, guys. 69. Thank you to my good friend Matty for that information. He counts the shows for me, so I don't have to. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, weekdays from 7 on Jack FM.
Gotta say what you say, don't let anybody
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
Yo, VIP. Let's kick it.
Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby.
Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flow like a harpoon daily and nightly.
Will it ever stop?
Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance! Crush a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly! When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you better gain weight. You better hit bullseye, the kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
Ice, ice, baby.
The bass kicked in and the Vegas are pumping. Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Burning them, if you ain't quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll, it's time to go solo. Rolling, in my 5.0 with my rag top down so my hair can blow. The girl is on standby, waiting just to say hi.
Did you stop?
No, I just drove by, kept on pursuing to the next stop. I bust a left and I'm heading to the next block. The block was dead, yo, so I continued to A1A.
Beachfront Avenue.
Girls were hot, wearing less than bikinis. Rock men lovers, driving Lamborghinis. Jealous, cause I'm out getting mine. Shade with the gauge and vanilla with the 9. Ready for the chumps on the wall. The chumps acting ill because they're full of 8-ball. Gunshots ranged out like a bell. I grabbed my 9, all I heard was shells falling on the concrete real fast. Jumped in my car, slammed on the gas. Bumper to bumper, the avenue's packed. I'm trying to get away before the jack is jacked. Police on the scene, you know what I mean? They passed me up, could run it all, the dope fiends. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
Ice, ice, baby.
Morning, dear listeners. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 01865 575 106.
No, in my town, that created all the bass sound. Enough to shake and
Oh, and I'm reminded as well, the clocks go forward this weekend. We lose an hour's sleep. There will be some trolls out there that will be telling you otherwise. Do not believe them. I think it's a mean thing to do. Clocks go forward this week. We're going to lose an hour. This is Jack FM. Cloudy next week.
Cloudy next week with highs of just 15.
Right, is obviously it's my fault.
That one is, yeah.
I need to learn your inflections better because I'm hearing a 2019. Yeah. So I'm hearing it go down when I'm going to next time I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Next time I'm going to get it right. That is the Iain Lee guarantee.
Okay, well, just let you know, my outro for the weather on the headlines is highs of 15, just so you know.
Highs of 15, just so we know. Okay, we got it. We got it. I had a very important question to ask you, and do you know what? It's completely gone. When I still had COVID head, have you had COVID?
Yes.
How did it impact on your life?
I lost my sense of taste and smell for about 3
I can
weeks.
see by what you're wearing, that's a joke.
Wow.
That's a joke.
I was testing negative for about 3 days, but feeling like absolute trash.
Yeah.
I was going. It was when I had it when we still had to go to those testing centres properly.
Oh God, yeah.
And
weird.
I was testing negative, but feeling like crap, and then slept for 36 hours, and then was testing positive, and I was like, I felt better after sleeping.
What? I think my kid had it recently, but he was tested negative for the whole thing, but he had exactly the same symptoms as when he had COVID. That was weird, the drive-in centres.
Yeah.
Well, you had to drive in and they would stagger you, and it was all the people... This way, keep your window up, please, sir. Keep your window up, please, sir. Why? If you go into lane 2...
Yeah, and then
you'd go into lane 2 and you'd open the window a crack, and they'd, chuck...
this
the
little
thing.
envelope through, and then you used to have to like put your hazards on when you finished.
Or if there was a problem, because every time I went there about 3 times, and every time I muffed up the test. The first, you have to put the hazards on. Yeah, keep your window up. What's the problem, sir? Yeah, I've muffed the tester. Okay, we'll bring another tester.
Strange. My ex at the time sneezed on her test, and she was like, "Oh, I've got to do it again."
Oh, I thought you were going to say she sneezed on the dude through the window.
No, so she just sneezed on the test and was like mid doing it and just sneezed, and I was like, "Oh, I think I need a new one."
It is. I did it wrong, so I got the nose then the back of the throat, which is the incorrect way to do it. That's the gross way to do it. COVID was weird, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
Did that actually happen, or was it just some fever COVID dream?
No, it's happening and it's rising again. Unfortunately.
Do you remember lockdown?
Yeah, I loved the lockdowns.
I got into it. The first 3 weeks, I thought genuinely we're all going to die, because that was kind of, you know. Then once I realised, I don't go out, I can work from home. This is great. I got really into it.
I mean, I was not furloughed until the July of the 1st,
okay.
But I was still working, so it was great for me because all the roads were clear. I could get to work in less than 10 minutes.
What do they call you? A special case? Sad case? What do they call those people?
Key workers.
Key workers, that was it.
I don't know why. I was just working in TV, presenting the news. But
I know exactly. TV is very important.
Yes, I'm just retorting on what Boris Johnson was saying.
The whole COVID thing. I wish I'd filmed more on my phone. My kids started keeping a diary and then they stopped, and I wish I'd kind of whipped them into doing that. Because I found it the other day, and one of the entries was, Daddy went to Tesco. We weren't allowed to go in the shop with him, and he had to wear a mask, and there was a big queue outside. Remember like a mile-long queue outside of Tesco?
Yeah. Do you remember like the run on toilet rolls at the beginning?
I do.
I wonder how many people have still got all those toilet rolls.
Well, I was safe because I don't wipe my bum. No, I was. What do you think I am? A continental? That's what I call it, continental breakfast. I was safe because I live on my own, and I always buy the big bulk bag because it's cheaper.
Yeah,
and they'll get used. So I always buy it. Every time I'm running out, I buy a big bulk bag. So I had one of those at the start of, just before COVID started. So I was sorted. And I knew it wasn't going to be. In fact, I'm quite, oh no, I've bought one since, because I don't, you know. And also, I'm not one of the, guys, listen, 4 sheets. 4 sheets. You know, in the army, God, this is taking a turn.
This is great.
You know, in the army,
yeah.
How many sheets of paper do they use to wipe their bum if they're out on missions?
Probably 2.
1.
Wow.
1.
Ooh. I hope it's like triple ply or more. If it's 1 sheet.
There are 2 techniques. One is you wipe one side, you turn it over, you wipe. The reason they do this, and I'm being, this is gross, but listen, these are our military service personnel. So if you don't like this topic, then you're basically you're dissing the army, the brave women and men in our armed forces. So shame on you. So there's that technique. There's also another technique that involves a finger, but I'm not going to go into that.
No, probably a bit too early. Should we save that for after 9?
Let's save that for Trev's show, I think. Jordan, thank you very much indeed. 01865 575 106. Text 81400. Start your text with the word Jack.
Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
I've had the same jeans on for 4 days now. I'm gonna go to a disco in the middle of a town. Everybody's dressing up, I'm dressing down. Life's one big circle and it does end. When it ends, will you still be my friend? Am I making a fool of myself? Or tell me, am I making a fool of myself? When you look in the mirror, reflecting back at you, someone that you don't know, that's just made your head spin around. So get yourself the middle of a town. Everybody's dressing up, I'm dressing down. My mind's not perfect, but it's sincere. You'd be amazed at what you don't achieve. And the air and you try so hard, but your heart's on a switch. And I know you try so hard, but your heart's on a switch. So when you look in the mirror, reflecting back at you, someone that you don't know, that's just made your head spin around. So get yourself together, get your feet back on the ground. So when you look in the mirror, reflecting back at you, someone that you don't know, that's just made your head spin around. So get yourself together, get your feet back on the ground. Changing on for day now, if I listen up and dressing down, I'm not making fool of myself, so believe me, lady, I can tell. Changing on for day now, if I listen up and dressing down, I'm not making fool of myself, believe me, lady, I can tell.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
I got key, I got secret, I got key to another way. I got key, I got secret, I got key to another way.
I could be at home playing Modern Warfare multiplayer today, so... See, I'm here. Wasn't there yesterday? Thank you to Jake for stepping in, although I hear his journey into work was traumatic. It's tough, this live stuff, right? It's tough, isn't it? A migraine, a little bit of puking. Doesn't get me off. but also a huge existential crisis. And I don't say that lightly. I think it may be a come down from the COVID. You know, have you had that with COVID? Let me just write that down. Have you had that with COVID where your mood is, it sinks wildly? I was, honestly, yesterday and the day before, I was so, I guess the word is depressed. I was in this existential crisis thinking, oh man, I'm going to die. I'm going to die one day. And then what's going to happen? Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen when I'm dead. Nothing really. Life goes on. But then I started worrying about the people around me dying. That's where my head went. I don't know if you've had that with the COVID. Oh, it's going to be a light and breezy show today. And boy, oh boy, we got our figures in yesterday, and the work begins now. The work begins now. The last Radar figures that had very, very little, if nothing, to do with me. So the next set will be the first judgment of this show and of the decisions made by the station. So 3 months' time, we'll find out if this was worth the punt. If you do have a Radar diary, make sure you tick Jack FM, okay? You can do the 2 and 3 as well if you want, but make sure between the hours of 7 and 10 you tick Jack FM. So, yeah, COVID, I'd forgotten, can have this huge effect on your mood, and it sent me spiralling. My God, I haven't felt like that for years and years, and I felt absolutely bloody awful. I'm on the upward swing now, having sent that spoiler, though, to that WhatsApp group. God, I just want to cry, and I will have a little cry about it later on, but it does create an excellent phone-in for us. Have you had things spoilt for you? We don't want to know any spoilers, but if you've had something spoilt for you, 01865 575 106, things that are satisfying. And it's the 69th show, so what do we do to celebrate? Any ideas?
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
Starts to shake. How does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about? I've got 2 tickets to
listener. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, Jack FM, every weekday from 7. When I say tick that radar diary, geez, I mean really tick it, please. For those who don't know what that is, that's how we judge the number of people that are listening. And right now, we could do with some more.
Jack FM weather.
Early morning showers have eased, leaving us with cloudy skies, highs of 17. Some sunshine this afternoon. The weekend starts cloudy, but could see some afternoon sunshine and showers, rising to 19 tomorrow. Mix of sunshine and cloud next week, highs of just 15.
Thank you, mate. That really helped a lot.
That was it was a nice echo in the weather.
You couldn't hear what I was saying, could you?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Really? I had the microphone down. I just knew we were heading for highs of 15.
It was a lovely, I think, we should do that more often, collaborate.
Oh, I tell you what, here's what we'll do for the next weather, right? This is one of the things that I'm brilliant at. And there's not many. I think was it called, I want to say it's called echolalia.
Oh, I've not heard that.
What that is, I think, I could be totally wrong, but I am so good at repeating what I'm hearing that it sounds simultaneous. They would not know that I didn't have the script in front of me for the weather.
Oh, nice.
Is
that like, when you sing songs as like a round? Is that a bit like that?
No.
Okay.
No. That also used to be called canon as well, didn't it? Singing the songs in the round. No, that blows my mind. I can't do that. That makes me want to cry. No, you will read your weather, and it will be like I'm reading it simultaneously. Sometimes I might even be ahead of you. That's how good I am at doing what you do. Not what you do personally. That's how good I am at copying the words of other people.
Cool. I look forward to that in 25 minutes.
I would give out the phone number, but do you know what? No one's phoning in today. So if you want to phone in, Google it. Oh, actually, no, there was someone that phoned in. I was going to call them back. Hang on a second.
I mean, we did start the show off quite deep. So perhaps...
Oh, God, it's a very heavy, metaphorical, existential car crash that we're having today. Doesn't Elon Musk look like John Barrowman?
Yeah.
Except I don't think he gets his todger out quite as often.
I mean, you never know.
That's what Barrett. No, we do know. Let me guess for a second. Hang on. We do know that Elon Musk doesn't do that because we also know he's a multi-billionaire who's very litigious. So we do know that Elon Musk doesn't get his todger out unless it's for a wee-wee or for some stuff with a lady or a gentleman. I don't know. I'm not judging anything. Please don't cancel me. Are you Googling Elon Musk's todger?
No.
Okay. Hello, Jack.
If you want me to.
Hoi.
Yes, sir. What have you got?
Well, I've been responsible for spoiling and the spoilee.
Okay, go on. Tell me the story. 'Cause honestly, right, I'm trying to... My friend Scott's listening, and I'm trying to explain to him why me spoiling this TV series is so bad. Because I don't get it. So I've spoilt this TV series.
I was there.
So he's in this WhatsApp group, and it's a lot of people in this WhatsApp group are watching it. I thought it was a one-on-one conversation because I didn't check, and I spoilt it, and they've all gone, "Oh," and it's a big twist, right? It's a big old twist, and I've done it, and honestly, I'm so low mentally. I just want to go home and cry for the next 3 days. Honestly, I feel so bad about it. Disproportionately bad about it because I'm in touch with my feelings enough to know this is not rational behaviour. But yeah, I want to go and... literally, my head's going... Well, I won't tell you my head is literally going because it's even bleaker than you'd like to imagine. Gatford, so tell us yours without spoiling anything.
Mine were both, many years ago, so there's no spoilers, heads up. Both are football related. And this is a big thing. I know you're not a big fan of football. No. I know you like playing it, but not watching it. Playing
it on the computer, I should say. I like playing it on the computer.
Okay. And so both were, like you, in a little text group with some friends. I didn't know that some of them, it was a big game, it was a European Championship final, didn't know they were kind of at something and not watching it, so I'm texting, I'm going, "Oh, did you see that goal? You're going to win." And of course, they later on were like, "Thanks for spoiling it completely." And then that happened to me with a big England game, and so I went to a prayer meeting during an England game. Big points for the God there.
You did? Hang on. Did England win that game?
Yeah, but I didn't pray about it.
Okay, well that's the thing. That is potentially proof. If England won, that is potentially proof there is a God. But then again, I look at Suella Braverman and think, no, there isn't.
No, there isn't. And people were texting me what happened with that one was as we were walking out, someone said, "Oh, great win for England," and we were like, "No, we're about to go home and watch that game."
Gatford, it's a cruel summer, leaving me here all on my own. 01865 575 105. Thank you for those. Any spoilers that you have experienced or given out, give us a call.
To the old apartment. This is where we used to live. Broken glass, broken hungry, broken hearts and broken bones. This is where we used to live. Why did you paint the walls? Why did you clean the floor? Why did you plaster over the hole I punched in the door? This is where we used to live. Why did you keep the mousetrap? Why did you keep the dish rack? These things used to be mine. I guess they still are. I want them back. Broke into the old apartment. 42 stairs from the street. Crooked landing, crooked landlord, narrow laneway filled with crooks. This is where we used to live. Why did they pave the lawn? Why did they change the law? Why did I have to break it? I only came here to talk. This is where we used to live. How is the neighbor downstairs? How is her temper this year? I turned up your TV and stomped on the floor just for fun. I know we don't live here anymore. We bought an old house on the Danforth. She loves me and her body keeps me warm. And I am happy here. This is where we used to live. Broke into the old apartment. Tore the phone out of the wall. Lonely memories, fading memories, blending into total tableau. I want them back. I want them back. This is where we used to live. I want them back. This is where we used to live. I want them back. This is where we used to live. I want them back.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
I am the one and only. Call me by my name. Call me by my number.
Boom, boom, boom.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast
yes.
with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
Press these buttons. Play. Why won't that one play? Will this one play? That one plays. I don't want that one. I want this one. There we go. I take full responsibility for any technical mishaps that may happen during this show, and boy, oh boy, a lot of them happen. Talk about spoilers. There's an advert there for the mousetrap. Not going to spoil it, don't worry. But it was spoilt for me years and years and years ago. There was an Eddie Izzard routine, and it was on video, where he talked about the mousetrap, and then he went, this is how it ends. And I thought, that's probably the first ever spoiler I encountered, and that would have been 1993. The birth of the spoiler was Eddie Izzard ruining the mousetrap for me in 1993. So as much as I would love to go and see it, there's no point in me going to see it because I know who done it. I know who done it. Morning, dear listener. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Slightly self-reflective today. Really a couple of horrible days of feeling physically ill, but also mentally ill. I'm bipolar. I don't know if you know that. I feel I may have entered a downward bipolar swing, and boy, oh boy, it's dark. Why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this, I guess, so that you know it's all right to share this stuff. I'm not going to go into detail here because I have other outlets where I can do that. I've got a partner and I've got friends and I got cats. Got the Samaritans if you need it, So why am I saying this? I'm feeling lousy, and it's okay to feel lousy. And I have a mechanism in place to deal with feeling lousy. It's okay if you're feeling lousy. What's that thing? It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to feel like absolute crap, right? Mentally and emotionally and spiritually. If you are, I cannot stress enough the importance of talking to someone about that. Okay, you say, yeah, of course you're saying that because you are now a counsellor. Okay, and there is something in that, but go and talk to someone. Talk to your partner, your priest, your teacher, your... they say that. I talk about the Samaritans a lot. The Samaritans are great. And if you want to give them a call, you don't have to be suicidal. It's 116-123. 116-123. It's free. And it's anonymous. They don't know who you are. They don't know where you're calling from. You can block your number. You can use a different name. But I would, before you start doing anything too serious, before you start making some unwise decisions, before you start getting too low, give them a call and a chance. All right. Here endeth the sermon. It's all right. It's all right to talk. That's the point I'm trying to get across. In fact, I would very much encourage it. You can call me as well if you want. I'm here for all seasons. Oh, speaking of all seasons, so next week's show, next Wednesday, we're doing the show live from the back of a bus. I've had a text in. Matt says, Iain, in the mousetrap, is it the mouse that done it? I cannot even say yes or no to that, Matt. So next Wednesday, now we don't quite know where we're doing it yet, but next Wednesday we are doing the show outside from a bus. Me, Joe and Will are all going to be there. When I know the location, I will let you know, because it'd be really cool if you want to pop down and say hello and maybe come on the where. We won't be taking phone calls, so we'll be taking you. You come in and you talk and you chat, and it will be, the show on a bus. We've also got a guest. I don't think I'm allowed to say who the guest is. I don't know the name of the guest, right? Live music it's going to be. I don't know the name of the person who's going to come on and sing, or group. Where's the person? I don't know the name of the person. But I do know where they're from. They're from a pot. Let me say they're from a melting pot. Or is it a salad bowl? But I'm not going to say any more than that, because I don't think I'm allowed to at the moment. But it's quite a cool guest. When the boss told me, I went, oh yeah, that's quite cool. So it would be very much appreciated if you came down And if you want, I will even sign your Radar Diaries for you. Keep going on about those. Most people don't know what Radar Diary is. Doesn't matter. So next Wednesday, I don't know the location. It might be one of the park and rides, of which I believe you have several thousand here in Oxford. But it's going to be a big bus, and the bus is going to have a picture of me on the back. Yeah. What I don't want anyone getting a Sharpie or a spray can and making it look like I'm chowing down. Is that funny, Jordan?
That was quite funny. Yeah.
I don't want
that
anyone...
had not crossed my mind until you said it.
I don't want any crying cactuses drawn on there so it looks like I'm chowing down. Don't do that. Imagine. Lovely picture of me in a bus with that going on. Oh my God, that would be awful.
You're giving people ideas, though. You're helping. You're asking for it now. You're giving them the ideas. It's like you've put a big red target on your face now to like go and do it.
Big red target pointing at my mouth. Please don't do it. Please don't do it.
Rob the bank. We got Steve outside, counting full pack, and everything's cool and everything's smooth. Hey, that's smooth. I walk into the teller, I give her the letter. She gives me the loot, with puckered up lips and a wink that I found cute. And I said, baby, 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 is there some karmic G-love thing happening here, baby, or what? By that time, fast tapping with the said it's time to blow, you know. So out the door we go, back to the ride. Steve inside and alive, and off we drive. See, I hurt my lower lumbar, you know we never get far riding around in a stolen police car. So we dropped it off and piled in the caddy. Steve was driving, cause I had to talk to my man.
I don't know anything about any setup. You can torture me all you want.
Torture you, that's a good idea. I like that one.
Running around, robbing banks, all whacked up with Scooby snacks. Running around, robbing banks, all whacked up with Scooby snacks.
Now I don't give a fuck about the Hell's Gate and punking the crowd, man. I'm still standing up straight. So we do these jobs, make a little money. No one gets hurt if they don't act funny. On the way to the yacht, we almost got caught. Fast shooting mailboxes, know where the cops is, yeah. They asked me the donuts adjacent from the former whose mailbox fast had just exploded. They gave chase from our man Steve's and Ace, and we lost those brothers with haste. We cast it off, and along we went off Bermuda to an island resort we rented.
Sunshine, I need you cool. Are you cool? I am cool.
Running around, robbing banks, all whacked up with Scooby snacks.
When are the fun-loving criminals going to release the follow-up to this? Every Monday, I'm in Our Price Records in the Queensmere in Slough. Is the new fun-loving criminals single out yet? Not this week, no. Come on, guys. That must have been out, I don't know, 20 years ago. Come on, Huey. Where's the news? This is Jack FM.
Jack FM weather.
Cloudy to start with, but some sunshine later. Highs of 17. Weekend mostly cloudy with sunny spells and the odd shower. Saturday afternoons, highs of 19. Cloudy next week with highs of 15. You were better at 8 o'clock, I'm not going to lie.
Shut up. What? I got every single word right then.
You did, but yeah, it put me off.
No, whoa. That's not... Whoa, it's not my fault that you were put off. That's your fault. That's your lack of skills.
How dare you?
I hate Elon Musk with a passion. He's an awful man. I think he makes the world a darker place. I've often thought he was awful. The thing that came for me was, you know those 13 kids that were trapped in the in the cave in Thailand.
And the guy went over to try.
Yeah, and he called him a paedophile. Elon Musk called him a paedophile.
Yeah.
Right, and I don't know if you've seen the film. There's a great film about that, and it's flipping it. It's awful, right? And Elon Musk called him a paedophile because Elon Musk had invented a tiny submarine that was going to go and get it, and the bloke went, well, it won't work. It's caves.
Yeah.
It won't work. So he called him a paedophile. That was the moment I thought, I really, really hate you now, you piece of trash. Now I really, really hate you, you scumbag.
Well, there was talk this morning as I was driving in on the radio that it could be subscription-based Twitter now. Because apparently he's not a fan of advertising as its main income revenue.
Who is going to pay to use Twitter? Who's going to pay?
But there's also talk that he wants it to be part of this mega app that, is, you can do all sorts. You can communicate, you can market, you can stream. So that means like amalgamating Netflix and Twitter and Facebook all together. And it's like, what big company's going to want to do that?
I'm not paying for Twitter. And here's what I'm saying now, right? If he allows all the anti-Semites, all of the racists, your Katie Hopkins, your Alex Belfield, if he allows any of those people back, I'm out. I'm out of Twitter. I'm yay close to quitting Twitter anyway. I'm just looking because I'm actually on Twitter. I'm waiting for someone to find me a clip that I would like to play you. Play 2 clips. I'm almost out on Twitter anyway because I'm addicted to it, right? I realise I'm addicted to it. It's the first thing I look at in the morning. It's where I get my news from, which is, I think, is terrible. And I tweet too much. I tweet loads of thoughts like that I should either keep to myself or I should be texting my partner or a friend or my kids. I tweet them out there. And it's pointless. It solves no purpose whatsoever. So, yeah, if he brings all those gobby people back, I'm out. Oh, wait, hang on. We've got a phone call. Hang on, we'll take a phone call. Morning, Chips.
Morning, it's Ian Crawford in the Health and Safety Office. Have you got a minute to go through this form?
Yeah, I have. Jordan, can you help us with this form? Is that okay?
Yeah, no worries.
Away you go, sir.
Yeah, it's not the fact the form was late, it's more what you've filled in. We take health and safety quite seriously
As you should do.
Jack FM.
Yeah.
Listen, what about this one? You know what to do if you're faced with a heavy cardboard box of unknown contents? You've put in the box here, set up lighting and a camera tripod and film an unboxing video. That's not right.
Gets big hits, big views, lots of likes.
Hang
on, Jordan.
See, I would have said get inside the big box and see what happens.
Here we go. You see, there's two options.
Listen, guys, what are these hits and likes? They're no good to you if you're in the hospital or worse, are they?
Yeah. Okay. So, well,
what about electrical shocks? Electrical shocks. You've put here. How can you minimise risks from faulty electrical equipment? What have you put there?
Well, I've put get someone else to test it for you and laugh if they get hurt.
Well, you put if the equipment's faulty, just order some new stuff from Amazon. This isn't what we're looking for, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah. Lone working. We put, how can you minimise risk when lone working? What should you have put, do you think?
Well, what I wrote down was, this is lone working because I've seen the listening figures and there ain't nobody listening. That's what I put.
This is true. Well, on this form you've put, it's not a problem for me because the Muppets I work with, I'm safer working alone. Now, that's not nice, is it?
That's not nice, but it's accurate, and I'm looking one of those Muppets in the eyes.
And finally, look at this. On discovery of a fire, what should you do? You've put, listen to this, try to explain this to me, and then tell me. On discovery of a fire, what would you do? You've put, I'd fetch marshmallows on a stick and start singing campfire songs. That's no good. You're not taking health and safety seriously. It needs taking seriously. If you're going to make it till Monday morning, my friend. We want you to stay alive. We want you to stay safe.
I want to stay alive. Thank you so much for that, and I apologise. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's the Health and Safety Department from Jack FM. Wow. Didn't realise that form was serious.
So we don't find marshmallows for a fire. Also, I had a different option for, testing faulty electrics. I was going to say, do you not wash your hands and keep them wet first?
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
Very quickly, let me just, I'm not going to read the name because I don't know if I have permission to read the name, but it was a little chat earlier on about, you know, talking to people if you're feeling, you know, lousy. It's a coded word for depression. Someone has just texted him. I just pulled over from driving to message you. Thank you so much for your piece about the importance of talking to someone. We lost our youngest in September, 21, to suicide. He was 21 years old, and maybe, just maybe, if there wasn't such a taboo about talking, he might still be with us. So thank you for the person who sent that. I'm so sorry for your loss. We're losing too many people needlessly. It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. So I'm so sorry for your loss. And I will just say again, I'm feeling flipping awful at the moment, right? I mean, really, really lousy. I won't go into detail because it's a breakfast show. There's no need to. But I'm lucky because I've got people I can talk to. I've got my partner. I've got friends, you know, I have people that I can talk to. I have this safety system put in place that works for me. And I'm also able to recognise when I'm starting to feel significantly worse mentally. So, like this texter just said, talk to people, talk to your priest, your teacher, your parents, your doctor, and I thoroughly recommend the Samaritans, right? They're not sponsoring this or anything like that, but I'm a big fan of the Samaritans. I have called them in the past. You don't have to be suicidal. The phone number is 116-123. It's free. It's anonymous. You can 141 your number and hide it. You can make up a name. No, it's what is it? 147. Anyway, you don't have to share your number. You can make up a name. They don't know where you're calling from, so it's completely anonymous. You can go in there, kind of do an emotional dump, and then come out and hope you feel a little bit better. 116-123 is the phone number. Thank you again for sending in that text.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get that together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room, I realized it's all my fault but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now and watch a hoodwink. Does it make you stop think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss. I like the sushi cause it's never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes. Speak like Leanne rhymes because I'm all about value. Bert Camper's got the mad hits. You try to match wits, you try to hold me but I bust through. Gonna make a break and take a fake out like a sink and it can shake out like vanilla. It's the finest of the flavors. Gonna see the show cause then you'll know the vertigo is gonna go cause it's so dangerous you'll have to sign a waiver. Can't I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of taking off my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me, I still got the red burns on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon, you realize it's not my fault but a moment too soon. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, and now I'll sit back and wait till you say you're sorry. Chinese chicken, you have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on, with all our maisons. I hope the smoking man's in this one like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic, like Sting I'm tantric, like Snickers guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gonna get a set of better clubs, gonna find the kind with tiny dumpsters on my irons and always flying off the backswing. Gonna get into my Sailor Moon, cause that cartoonist got the boom anime babes that make me think the wrong thing. How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, but you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of losing my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, dropped your arms to the sides and said I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you and said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room, we realized we're both to blame, but what could we do? Yesterday you just smiled at me, cause it'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry.
Good morning, Sarah.
Morning, Ian. How are you?
I am. I've been a lot better, but I'm here, and I've got a lovely weekend. Cause I've not seen my boys for ages. It feels like I'm getting the boys tonight, and then we're going to go to Chessington on Sunday. So there's a lot to look forward to, Sarah. How may we be of service to you today?
Well, I really wanted to call in the other day, but I couldn't. One of the topics.
Yeah, well, you know, you can call in about any of the, even the stuff, even giving away ages, you can still call in about that if you want it, kids.
Digestive biscuits.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, okay, go on.
I forgot we'd done that.
I think the superior.
No, we didn't.
Biscuits.
We didn't do that. David Prever was doing that on BBC Radio Oxfordshire. Everyone was supposed to flood him with texts and phone calls about that.
Oh, I'll go listen to him then. Sorry.
Thank you, Sarah. Yes, please do. And I know I shouldn't be saying this, particularly after yesterday's numbers came out. But yes, go and listen to David Prever, please. Oh, coming up after the news, I want 2 clips. I want to play you and Jordan. And I can't remember why I want to play them, but they're about lottery winners. You've heard one of them before, Will, but I've got 2 really, really good clips about lottery winners. We'll do that after the latest news with the Big J. Jordan. What's his last name?
Brooks.
Is it?
Yeah.
Get those sweet little butt cheeks in here. I want to play some clips for you, Jordan.
Okie dokie.
Very matter of fact, wasn't he? Very matter of fact, and I respect that. 01865 575. Will, he's pointing at you. He can see you, mate.
Okay, all right. So off we go.
He's pointing at you. Oh, and he's want some coffee beans? I think he just said then.
Coffee beans.
Oh, well, we're playing the game where we try and scare each other. But why did I want to play you some clips about lottery winners? Did we talk about the lottery?
Haven't talked about that yet, no.
Isn't that funny? All right, well, I'll play you 2 clips of lottery winners. Oh, I'm going to wait for Jordan to finish squeezing it out.
It's a long one, George.
Flipping that, mate.
God. Oh.
That's it. Well done. Okay, finished.
Lovely door that was. Thank you.
Lovely door.
Is that what you call it?
A lovely door. Sorry, ladies and gents. Just going to do a lovely door. Hang on. Right. I don't know why we were talking about lottery winners.
Me neither.
But I've got 2 clips, one of which I think you've heard before, Will, of lottery winners. The first one is an African news report about a lottery winner. This is just wonderful. Here's some of this.
Now, after being told that he won the lottery jackpot, a Western Cape man peed all over the office floor of his boss of over 23 years and proceeded to take a dump on his boss's office desk before quitting his job on Friday morning. Now, when he went to go claim his winnings this morning, he found that he had never won anything.
Yeah, I've been there. I've laughed during the blue.
I thought you've been there. You've dumped on your boss's table.
Yeah, Steve's got a shock when he comes in.
Sorry, Joe's not back until Monday.
That's all right.
My apologies.
Yeah, trying to keep his straight face.
The 42-year-old man who is now unemployed now faces charges of vandalism and other related criminal charges. Well, they say what goes around. Exactly.
That is brilliant. Now, there's another lottery clip that I'd forgotten about, right? It is amazing. Have you heard of the Australian lottery winner? No. All right. This is incredible, right? This is a TV report, and it'll be more impressive because we're going to watch it, but hang on a second. The audio's not brilliant on this, so it's about a guy who wins on a scratch card, right? I'll turn it down a little bit because it's a little bit. Here we go. So here we go. Oh, here we go.
At Scratchy 2 weeks ago. It was testimony to dramatically changing fortunes since the 37-year-old truck driver was crushed in an accident 12
It's not the best audio, so he's been crushed in an accident 12 years ago.
months ago.
It's very 80s or 90s, isn't it?
It is very, very.
Driver was crushed in an accident 12 months ago. He then developed a heart condition, suffered an allergic reaction to the drug administered to treat it. His heart stopped for 14 minutes. While revived, he slipped into a coma for 12 days, and his family was advised to turn off his life support.
What a life this man has had, right? Incredible, right?
When I was lying in hospital and thought, gee, I mightn't survive this, I'm only 37, and at 37 I've got so much to look forward to.
He didn't know it, but that included an engagement, a new job, the new car, and even more good luck when we asked Bill to reenact buying his Scratchy ticket.
So he
it was
bought
testimony to dramatically...
Oh, sorry, gone back. So he bought what they call a Scratchy, and he won a shed load of money on it.
Nice,
right? So he's now gone into the shop that he won it, and they've said, we're going to film you buying a Scratchy, so we got a visual representation of it, right?
Gee, I mightn't survive this. I'm only 37, and at 37 I've got so much to look forward to.
He didn't know it, but that included an engagement, a new job, the new car, and even more good luck when we asked Bill to reenact buying his Scratchy ticket.
I just won 250,000.
He wins again! He wins again while they're filming it! He wins again!
And that's the
I'm not joking. I just won 250,000.
Please don't film me.
He's crying.
Congratulations, Bill.
Yeah, you've already won, but here's some more money. Woo.
That is amazing.
I think I'll have another heart attack.
I love that clip so much. He wins a few $100,000. Film me just doing it. Another $250,000.
I've just won $250,000.
It's the calmest reaction I think I've ever seen.
Just stop for 1 second. Why were you doing a Pakistani voice?
I wasn't a
and you
Pakistan-
can't do
that was
Pakistani.
Australian.
Do it again.
No, I was Australian.
Let's hear your Australian voice.
I've just won $250,000.
Wait, where are you from? Karachi? What is this?
That's an Australian. I'm just.
You cannot do.
It wasn't Pakistani. It was Australian.
All right, Northern Indian then,
No,
I'll give you.
It was Southern Australian.
Do it one more time.
I've just done it twice.
Do it one more time.
I've just won
That is cancelled. Absolutely cancelled.
Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times. Or Awakening.
We will find a place where there's so much space, and the pace back east, rustling just to feet, ready to leave too. So that's what we are gonna do. What we're gonna do is go west. Life is peaceful there, there in the open air, where the skies are blue. This is what we're gonna do. Life is peaceful there. Go west in the open air. Go west, baby, you and me. Go west. This is our time. Go west. Sun in winter time. Go west. We will feel just fine. Where the skies are blue. This is what we're gonna do.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
these blues. Won't you tell me something true? I believe in you.
Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
Guys, this is a broadcast studio. It's not a place for fun and laughter, okay? So stop it. Jordan.
Jordan, man.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
So, we're going to play a game. We're going to play a game. We're not going to play the game that you thought I was going to play.
What game we think we're going to play?
We're going to play the Alphabet of Bands before I play the Alphabet of Nations by They Might Be Giants. So, the Alphabet of Bands, very simple. ABBA.
Boyzone.
Coldplay.
Devo. Yeah, E is next.
ELO.
Ooh,
and this comes from, you two were playing, and I was being very vocal off air about how much I dislike you two. I was going, effing you two, you two are rubbish.
We haven't got to you yet. You can't say you two.
But then Will went, what have we done? I said, what? What have me and Jordan done? I said, no, not you two. You two. You'll go.
What letter did we get to? I got confused. F. Freddie Mercury.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. So, G, Gary Glitter. Sorry. Anyone I could think of. It was anyone I could think of.
H. Oh, H. Harry Styles.
There we go.
Ooh. I.
I've got one.
Is there Ink? Is that a band?
Nope.
No.
Not far off, nearly.
Incubus. There you go.
There we go. What were you thinking of?
Incubus. In excess.
Oh, well, okay. Well, Ink and In Excess, quite different.
Oh, they both say Ink.
Janis Joplin.
Don't know who that is.
You don't. The game is not name bands that Will knows who they are. It is name bands in alphabetical order. Trust me.
All right.
Trust me on this one.
What's the next one?
K.
The Kooks.
J, K, L. Labyrinth.
The Monkeys.
N. Nirvana.
Ooh, O. Orson. We play them.
Too much. P. Pavement.
Pavement.
You don't need to know them. They're real bands. Flipping heck.
Q.
Well, there's an easy one. There we go.
Reverend and the Makers.
Nice. Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
we play them.
But
too.
the thing that we're learning is all of us, whatever letter on, we have to go back to the beginning of the alphabet. S. Spice Girls.
I know the next one. T. The.
The U. Ooh.
Oh, come on, mate.
The Used.
No.
Is that a band?
Yeah.
Flipping it. Did you not listen to the story about how this game started?
No, I didn't.
You did.
I literally just told it to you. You said we're not there yet.
You too.
We got the Used. Because TUV. The Violent Femmes. The listeners at home are going, yeah, nice bands doing good choices. W. Who can you think of?
Bob Marley and the Wailers, that count?
No, that's Bob Marley. Who can you think of?
Am I missing an obvious one?
Who can you think of?
I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah, well, who can you think of?
Well, clearly no one at this point.
Who?
Oh, the Who.
X. I can think of a song, but I can't think of an X
It's not
band.
a game, Jordan.
Do you know what? X and Z, you got 2 pass cards you can pass.
Okay.
There must be one with X then.
Yeah, there's a few.
I can't think of one. I'll have a pass.
So
for
that's one,
X.
you got one pass left.
Yeah.
Y. Yes. Z.
Z.
Yeah, just pass that one.
Okay, pass. Okay, so now we go backwards and we start again with you, Will.
To Z. To Z.
Yeah.
Just pass again then.
So 2 passes gone straight away.
Yeah, my pass is
Wow.
No. Am I still on Z or am I on Y?
No, we're going back this way now. X, Y. So Y, yellow. X.
You're such That's weird. It suddenly changed. So
we're going backwards.
So you didn't have to
Yeah,
do
but
it.
he didn't say Z. So surely you should start with it. Z.
No, he passed on Z.
Right.
2 passes. He's used his passes
Well,
up.
I'll pass as well.
See, you've
win.
also got 2.
Amazing. Oh, shame, man. Hey, how convenient for you.
I have, the game isn't over yet.
I'm not doing it back.
B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q,
Well, I
R,
passed
S,
on Y, so it's
T, U,
X.
U. No,
We're going backwards, aren't we?
Yeah, so it won't be Y.
Z, Y, X. Oh, yeah.
X.
U, isn't it?
T, U, V, W, L, P, A, B, C, D. The game has now been turned into remember the alphabet.
And then do it backwards.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W.
W.
Now the timer comes in. 5.
What's the time
4.
coming?
3.
That's weird. Willy Wonka.
Yeah?
The musical.
No.
Yeah, the songs from the musical Willy Wonka.
No.
Yes.
You're not having Willy Wonka as a band.
Are there songs in Willy Wonka? Yes or no? Are there songs in Willy Wonka?
Is Willy Wonka a band?
Yes.
No.
With the Oompa Loompas.
5.
I'm having Willy Wonka.
3. I know you are. I wish you wouldn't do that in the studio.
I'm having it. Yeah, I'm not out. I'm having it.
I'll let you have one completely made up bullshine one, but that's it.
That's not made up. There are songs in Willy Wonka.
But they're not called Willy Wonka, though.
Let's stay out of this, Jordan.
The Verve.
Nice.
Oh, so
You.
what is it? You.
5.
You too.
Well done.
Took a while.
T.
Last time.
No, I said used.
T-Rex.
Okay. PQRS. S. Slade.
Nice.
And I'm going to PQR. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know.
Does the R go to me?
Yep.
The Ramones.
Oh.
You did the Ramones last time.
Didn't do the Ramones.
No, because I had R last time.
Q. Q.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I use my joker.
You use your pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
P.
Phil Collins.
Okay. L, P, Q, S, T, U. Hang on. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, L, M, N, O. Oasis.
Nice. Yeah.
Good choice.
5.
Hang on, what's next?
4.
Don't
3.
you can't count without knowing the letter.
N.
1.
No, Nick Jonas.
You can have Nick Jonas and put him on your bedroom wall because you didn't get the point
I did.
there.
Yeah, but you didn't. You can't not know the letter. This is just typical Iain Lee bullshine.
Carry on. I'm listening.
Well, it's just the game.
I'm listening to your resignation speech.
Well, all right, whatever.
I should probably go and do the half-hour headline, shouldn't I?
The last time we talked, Mr. Smith, you reduced me to tears. I promise you it won't happen again.
Do I attract you? Do I repulse you with my queasy smile? Am I too dirty? Am I too flirty? Do I like what you like? I could be wholesome, I could be loathsome, guess I'm a little bit shy. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me without making me try? I try to be like Grace Kelly, but all her looks were too sad. So I tried a little Freddie. I've got an entity mind. Tried a little Freddie. I've got an entity mind. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be lion sky, I could be anything, but I could be anything you like. Gotta be green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? I want capital. blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hot, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. Gotta be clean, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Oh, I can't be down. I could be down, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hot.
If you're at home, hit your desks now. We're all hitting our desks in line with this.
Gotta be it.
Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Walk out the door. Oh, Jesus.
I'm not sure that's how the song ends. Coffee.
I'm an old man, and Mika is well, he's probably old now, isn't he?
Jack FM weather.
Cloudy to start with, but some sunshine later on, highs of 17. Weekends mostly cloudy with sunny spells and just the odd shower on Saturday. Afternoon highs of 19. Cloudy next week with highs of just 16. That was a lot better.
Is there an echo on your mic, Jordan?
Wasn't that impressive? That was me speaking at exactly the same time as
I
him.
thought there was an echo on his microphone.
Now, we got our good friend Jake Yap and his flappy tyres. Does a lot of the voices on this station, right? There's Dom, and then there's Jake. Jake does the sponsorship for this show. And then there was a line in it that you didn't understand. Just what was the line?
So it was something to the effect of, we're not very advanced here at Jack. We've only just got a solving iron.
A solving iron. And Will doesn't know what a solving iron is.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. No idea. I genuinely thought it was an iron, like a normal iron.
Solving.
Solves creases. I don't know.
Shall I tell him, Jordan? Or
Yeah, put him out of his misery.
Yeah, he says soldering iron.
Soldering iron?
Soldering iron.
Are you sure?
Soldering
Sounds
iron.
like solving iron.
Soldering iron. Because, and I'll tell you why, because a solving iron isn't a thing. A soldering iron, well, that's a thing.
Solders.
Well, do you know what that means?
Is that like stick together by heat?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
So you learn something new every day.
I'm sure he said
He
solving
literally, why would he say a thing that doesn't exist?
That's a good point.
I just think that's
Well,
what he's...
sometimes you got to quote the gambler, Kenny Rogers, you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run.
Well, I seem to be doing a lot of folding them on this show.
Well, you should be, yeah. What does that mean?
I was just
don't seem to be holding them.
I wish you wouldn't, not in the studio. It's unpleasant to see.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
It's there.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
Life will give us power. Then what came I made us free. What price now for a shallow piece of dignity? I wish I had a bottle right here in my dead face to wear the scars, to show from where I came. We don't talk about love. We only wanna get drunk, and we are not allowed to spend, as we are told that this is the end. Our design for life. Our design for life. Our design for life. Our design for life. I wish I had a bottle right here in my pretty face to wear the scars, to show from where I came. We don't talk about love. We only wanna get drunk, and we are not allowed to spend, as we are told that this is the end. Our design for life. Our design for life. Our design for life.
I'm going to be honest, this whole game of trying to jump out and scare each other has turned Jack FM into a very, very toxic environment. It is not safe for anybody that works here at all. Every day, it's like I'm coming in to teach primary school kids. Both of you.
Hey!
Just there we go.
I take offence to that.
Just the weirdest question. We'll go, what's the...
Don't put on, like, a weird voice.
Well, I'm not doing a Pakistani voice.
I didn't do a Pakistani voice. I did an Australian voice.
Well, we'll let Pakistan be the judge of that. We'll send that to them.
Go on,
and watch my bell. What's the... What instrument's doing that noise?
That's not what I said.
It's strings, mate.
Yeah, strings. That's fine. That's why I asked.
It's cellos, it's violins.
Cool.
Orchestra, basically.
Well, going to stop you there. No.
Why?
Well, the string side of an orchestra, yeah.
There we go. Because an orchestra isn't just strings. An orchestra is blowy. Blowy.
Sorry,
banging. What? You blowy.
You mean
blowy.
trumpets and
with the blowy.
trombones.
It's called the blowy section. You got the string section. You got the blowy
brass
section. It's what?
It's the brass section.
Well, I think that's
because
rude.
they're made
That's
of
worse than blowy.
because they're not called the blowy section. I think that's something else.
I did hear you say chow down earlier, by the way, and I need you to stop saying that.
We're doing the show from the bus on Wednesday.
I know.
What if
I
we get
heard.
there straight away? So this is why I think we don't have a location for it, because we do have a location for it, but we don't want anyone to get there overnight and draw a crying cactus going into my mouth. That'd be the worst. You know why it's called that, right?
Crying cactus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Quite a big drawing.
Yep. Big cactus.
I mean. We do have Dom Jolly as the voiceover. Perhaps he'll do a prank on you.
He's the kind of guy he's going to get slaps.
He was going for you on Sunday.
Any more to that?
Just saying.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
There we go. It's a sticky button. I'm sure it's a sticky button. There was this thing I've been meaning to do all morning, and I didn't get round to doing it. And I got 2 minutes to do it justice. So there is a guy and his fiancée. They're adults. She's 4'11", right? And they went to Disney World in Florida. May God, Lord have pity on them. And apparently there's a big firework display or something. And they started waiting 2 hours before the show started, so they would be at the front of the crowd, right? So they stood behind the line. They've been stood there for 2 hours. And then these other people started coming up, including a family with 3 little kids, right? And the dad of the family with the 3 little kids gets angry with the dude who's, tall, I don't know, 5'11", for standing up the front and says, well, here we go. The guy says, we had about 5 minutes to go when a family started shoving through behind us. I felt them shove my back and I hobbled over the line, so quickly stepped back. They were sort of squished against us and the people behind them. Just then I heard a sigh and a mutter of a-holes coming from behind me. The dad said, maybe you folks could let the kids enjoy the show. They can't see the castle from behind all of these adults. And the man didn't move. And the whole show this morning was going to be, whose side is you on? The man's side or the family with the little kid side? It's going to be a phone-in, going to text in, it was going to be awesome. You know what? We just got carried away talking a load of old balls, and that is absolutely fine by me. That's it. That's your lot for the week. There's going to be a best of podcast. Don't forget, go to your usual podcast providers. Look for Iain Lee, Jack FM. Sign up to that. All the best bits that you will have missed throughout the week. Don't forget, Jo's got her own show tomorrow, I believe at 9. I believe maybe 10. I think it's 9 or 10. One of those two. And I shall, inshallah, be back Monday morning at 7 o'clock. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Joe and Jordan and Will and everyone else.
Girl
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.